In this video, I want to talk about several things. We have a rare welcome bonus on the Apple credit card that could get you a pair of brand new AirPods Pro 3s. Uber has banned Discover cards from the Uber app and Uber Eats. We'll tell you why and what you can do about it. Then we have the Hyatt devaluation that is now live as of today. And we have 2 high bonuses on a couple of hotel credit cards to tell you about. Hey credit warriors, welcome to the show. My name is Ben Hedges, aka the Credit Shifu, and on this channel, I cover US credit cards, personal finance, and luxury travel. If you like the sound of that, please subscribe, but let's get into it. And this video is brought to you by Unbound Merino, but more on that later. So the Apple Card is known for being that credit card that has some pretty good perks, but they're kind of stingy with their welcome bonuses. Normally there is no bonus, and then sometimes they have a $75 bonus that comes around, which is still pretty low to be honest. But now you can get a pair of brand new AirPods Pro 3s, which are worth $249 as the welcome bonus. But they're doing this in a really roundabout way. They're not just gonna send you AirPods, right? You have to jump through some serious hoops. But the refreshing thing is the spend requirement is really low. Well, actually basically non-existent. You're gonna see what I mean. Earn back the cost of AirPods Pro 3 up to $250 in total bonus daily cash. Get a new Apple Card and buy AirPods Pro 3 at Apple by June 15th. Starting July 1st, each month make 10 plus purchases and you'll earn a $25 bonus in daily cash through April 30th, 2027. So what this means is you have to buy the AirPods yourself first directly from Apple. And then as long as you make 10 purchases or more with the card each month from July 1st, you will get an extra $25 in cash back on top of what you would normally earn on the card each month. And then after 10 months, you would have earned back the $250 that you spent on your AirPods. It's kind of an annoying way to do it. They could have just gone for spend $1,000 in 3 months and we'll send you a pair of AirPods. But no, Apple would never do that. Don't be ridiculous. This way though, even though you have to buy the AirPods first and be out of pocket temporarily and then get refunded, there's no minimum spend requirement. It's just 10 purchases per month or 10 transactions per month on the card. So you could literally buy like 10 packs of gum each month in individual transactions worth like $1 each, and you would get the bonus. And that frees up that spending to be done on other cards where you may be getting a bonus category for that particular spending, right? Like dining or grocery or something. You might not want to use your Apple Card for that because you get a bonus on another card. If you're interested, I will put the direct link to this down below. It's not an affiliate link, just there for your convenience. Let's now move on to the second story of the day. Uber banning Discover cards as payment methods. So Uber sent out this email, I'm guessing only to people who had Discover cards set as their payment methods in the app, since I searched my email and I didn't get one. Uber's really careful with their PR, like letting any tiny little ounce of negative information get out. They don't want to do that, right? So I can totally imagine that they would create a, little program to only send it to people who had Discover cards set as their payment method in the app and not to people who had other types of cards because they're really careful with their PR. Back when I drove for Uber, whenever they lowered prices in my region, they would send out an email saying, we're lowering prices. This is good news for you because it's going to create more demand and thus you'll earn more money overall. And like all the drivers are thinking like, what mental gymnastics do I have to do to understand this? Like lowering prices is good. Anyway, whatever, that's my rant over. But here's what Uber says. Uber strives to provide the best experience for drivers and riders. Due to the costly Discover card processing fees, Discover cards will no longer be accepted on the Uber app in the United States starting in the coming weeks. We will continue to support other card brands and any other payment methods accepted on the Uber app. If you wish to update your payment methods, you can go to the Uber app and switch to another payment option. Now this may seem strange since Discover isn't really known for having high processing fees. Like normally the one that merchants complain about the most is American Express. But actually Discover does have processing fees almost as high as Amex and quite a bit higher than Visa and MasterCard. Visa and MasterCard's cheapest cards to process are 1.15%, whereas Discover starts at 1.4%. And since Uber has a deal with Amex where they offer Uber credits on the Amex Platinum card and you have to actually use the Platinum card to, activate the credits and stuff, they can't ban you from using Amex cards with Uber, so they've banned Discover instead. I think Capital One are probably pretty annoyed at this move since they just bought Discover and started switching over some of their credit cards to the Discover network. What can you do about this if you have a Discover card or a Capital One card on the Discover network as your payment method with Uber? Well, right now, the only fix is to switch payment methods. There isn't a huge amount more we can say about this one, so let's move on to the Hyatt devaluation and then 2 new huge hotel credit card bonuses. But first, as a credit card points and miles enthusiast, you guys know that I love traveling, and I've been all over the world. But when you are traveling, there are always certain issues with clothing, like finding time and a place to wash your clothes, having limited space in your baggage, and ending up wearing the same clothes for many hours, even sleeping in them. And that's why I've partnered with Unbound Merino. They create clothing items for both men and women made from premium merino wool, which is naturally odor resistant, temperature regulating, and wicks moisture away from the skin. Basically, you can wear the same item of clothing for multiple days without washing it, which cuts down on hassle and expense.
How many days have you been wearing that top?
3.
3?
It's also lightweight and small enough to make a noticeable difference to the weight and size of your baggage. And it's comfortable and wrinkle resistant too, meaning you'd never know how many days I've been wearing this hoodie between washes.
And a hoodie.
5.
Unbound Merino's understated style is meant to last, both in a physical sense, these things are durable, offering value for money, and in terms of fashion. There are no visible logos, the designs are functional, lightweight, and down to earth, and being odor resistant means less or no washes while traveling. So simplify your wardrobe with Unbound Merino through my link below, or scan the QR code on the screen now, and my viewers get 10% off their first purchase. So a few months ago, we reported on Hyatt's plans to change their award chart from 3 levels of pricing, so off-peak, standard, and peak, to 5 levels: lowest, low, moderate, upper, and top. And we looked at the new chart at that time, and I can remember that apart from a couple of little sweet spots where you might be able to score a deal, in general, hotels will be getting more expensive. In addition to this, some hotels have moved up in category. These changes also affect my beloved Hyatt all-inclusive resorts, which also become more expensive with these changes. The points guy recently decreased his estimated value of Hyatt points from 1.7 cents per point down to 1.65. This is apparently because they're using a new calculation method though, not because of this recent devaluation, since it only began literally today, okay, the devaluation. But I would be interested to see if he goes lower in the coming weeks. All right, let's now talk about some positive news. 2 really great hotel credit card bonuses are available now. So currently we have limited time offers on the 2 IHG credit cards from Chase. I may have talked about this in a previous video, but I'm not totally sure, and this did come out very recently, so let's check it out. So on the IHG Premier card, we have a bonus of 185,000 points split into 2 halves. Earn 150,000 bonus points after spending $3,000 in the first 3 months from account opening. Plus, earn 35,000 bonus points after spending a total of $6,000 in the first 6 months from account opening for a total of 185,000 bonus points. So this is the 2-half bonus, but it's a very friendly one as 2-half bonuses go. It's not spend 3,000 for the first half and then spend 10,000 for the second half, just so that they can put a high-sounding bonus in the marketing materials, but no one actually gets the full thing, right? It's pretty reasonable. I think everyone who gets this card can get the full bonus. Just spend $1,000 a month on the card for 6 months. Using 0.6 cents per point in value for IHG points, this bonus is worth $1,110. We then have another limited time bonus on the no annual fee IHG card, the IHG Traveler, and this is also a 2-part bonus as follows. Earn 90,000 bonus points after spending $2,000 in the first 3 months from account opening, plus earn 35,000 bonus points after spending a total of $4,000 in the first 6 months from account opening for a total of 125,000 bonus points. Again, a very friendly bonus. Spend $4,000 in 6 months for the whole thing. That works out at just $666 per month. Scary number. Anyway, this card has no annual fee, so it's a great opportunity for those who aren't necessarily that invested in the IHG system to build up some IHG points. The value is $750 if we use 0.6 cents per point as the valuation for IHG points. An awesome bonus for a no annual fee card. I've stayed at IHG Intercontinental hotels in London and DC, and I really like them. But on the lower end, IHG also owns Holiday Inn, so you could make the points go further if you wanted to stay at budget properties. Both of these are limited time offers. The end date is public. You have 35 days to sign up as of the recording of this video, so be quick if you want it. All right, guys, that is the video for today. Don't forget to simplify your wardrobe with Unbound Merino by clicking my link below or scanning the QR code that's on screen now. My viewers get 10% off their first purchase. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.